the change for the market, Kunal? That's something which we need to discuss. So from a market which was slightly cloudy and clumsy, is it now back to high energy?
I think it's moved from hot to now warm.
So the sun is not shining.
The sun is shining, but then for in a much more positive way for the markets. But I think it's a good sign for the markets that we are
Warm
heading
but
into
not
the
hot, because you peak out when you're hot and euphoric, right?
Bright and sunny.
yeah, bright and sunny. Yeah, I think that's a better word. So I think the way in which the markets have approached, or rather are approaching the result season, I think is very interesting because right from last week we saw a slew of short covering. Even yesterday there was a good amount of short covering on the Nifty futures, even though it underperformed the Bank Nifty. But then the data still indicates that with the extent of short covering happening into the index futures, it's going to just propel the indices going forward even from here on. Now the only impetus is that whether the results add as a booster or they act as more of a pit stop for the market. So that I think we'll come to know maybe in the next couple of days post the reaction for the markets from the two major IT results. But I think net we've scaled up quite well. We've scaled up almost 900 to 950 points on the Nifty from 16,800 levels. The Bank Nifty has also done reasonably well, climbing up more than 2,500 plus points for itself. So net good move for the indices going into the results expectations. We've built in a good support as well as a buffer for the index. The supports have shifted up higher for the Nifty, so 17,500 to 550 is now the fresh support for an index trader, and for the Bank Nifty, I think 40,850 is the fresh support for the index.
Okay, there you have it. That's the view coming in on the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank. Let's talk levels then. And Nooresh, what is it that you're working with for the markets? Any analogies when it comes to the weather?
Not really. So the view is it's a trend which is starting up rather than just a recovery. So that is the main fact where we look at the recovery has been much sharper than a bounce. So if you look at the Bank Nifty, it has gone up from 39,000 odd levels to 41,500, almost very close to it now. Now that's a sharp recovery. Same is the case with Nifty. We are getting in close distance of that 17,800 mark, which was a critical level going forward, and that is the last swing high as well. But if we look at the Nifty 50 equal weight, we've crossed that equivalent high of 17,800. So that tells you the heavyweights have not contributed as much as the broader market has also started doing better. So overall, we are seeing good recovery on the broader markets as well. So my view remains the same going forward. It will be a slow drift upwards or a slow move upwards on the Nifty, but with a lot of broader market participation. So time to be stock specific.